Howdy everyone, Worm here. I wasn't planning to log into EVE today, but the moment I saw the article regarding the new fallen Capsuleers Memorial monument, I knew I needed to log in to pay my respects. Both to the fallen Capsuleers I didn't know, but particularly for me, to the ones I did know that are no longer with us. EVE is an old game. It's been around for so long. The player base has aged with it. When I started, I was so much younger. As a result of that, we've lost so many people over the years. I mean, look at this. For each of our fallen. Now that hammers it home that we've lost so many, and these are the only ones we know about. People who have taken the time to drop a can for their lost comrade, their lost friend. And imagine there's a couple in here are the people I know. People who I used to have great times with, and people who just suddenly disappeared, never to be heard from again. One in particular I actually had an argument with not long before his passing, and that still haunts me to today, to be honest. I still think about that regularly. Our last interaction was just, it wasn't a nice one. I didn't say goodbye, I didn't say good night, I didn't say have a good day. We just ended in just bad terms. Many of us, in the end, we just don't get to say goodbye to the people we knew in this game. I mean, it's a fact of life. Sometimes we just don't get to say goodbye. None of us are. We're not that lucky. That's just life. But a monument like this is important for us. As close-knit as our community is, as tight-knit, as close, as caring. We're pretty much a gigantic family. We're all there for each other. We're always there for each other. We kill each other to no end, but the moment we need to be together, we're together. I just look at this monument and I think back at the people that I knew that are no longer with us, and I try to remember the good times, because frankly that's just the best thing to do. It's just like with people you lose that are close to you in real life. People say EVE is a game, and yes, it is a game, but it's more than that, because our social interactions are real. We make real friends, we make real acquaintances. Many of us have married people that I've met on EVE and started families together, and we develop such close connections to the people we play with. That's the power of EVE. We just develop such close-knit relationships to the people around us. I've done it as well, and I still have my close-knit relationships with people. But it's important to us particularly to have this monument, because EVE is such an old game that not everybody is going to remember those we've lost. It's important to have something like this so we can remember the people who we lost. I mean, you just look, there's just so many names. Now, the subject of this, our new monument. Our new monument is beautiful. I have to say, they did a fantastic job with setting it up. You can see the detail they went into, particularly at the core. If I can try to zoom into it, you can see at the core it's just, you can see just the detail they've done to it. Our friends in their pod rising towards the stars. That is just a beautiful monument. This monument is perfect. It's plain, it's simple, but it conveys exactly what a monument to the fallen should convey. It makes us think about the past, it makes us think about the future, and it makes us think about the people we've lost. So whoever designed it, I say kudos to you, because we couldn't have asked for a better monument to those we lost. Honestly, I get a bit emotional just sitting here, because I can't help sit here and not think about the people I knew that are no longer there. I remember talking to them on TeamSpeak years ago, the fun times we had, them screaming over comms just as much as I was screaming over comms. Those are just my experiences, and they'll always be with me. Yes, EVE is a game, but the social interactions and the connections we make are real. And don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Your connections in this game, the friends you make, they're just as much friends as you'd make in real life. The friends you make in real life, the friends you make in the game, there's no difference whatsoever. In this connected world, there's no difference. So never take them for granted. I'm gonna stop ranting now, mainly because I'd like to mainly just sit here for a while now that I've gotten here. I didn't even plan to record it, but I'm gonna sit here and look over a lot of these cans to remember people, the people who deserve to be remembered. These people, all of them, and the people who didn't even get a can here because we don't even know they're gone. That's the bad part about it. There are so many we've lost, and we just didn't know they were gone at all. That's the worst part of this. But the monument is there to allow us to remember those. Yeah. So I appreciate you watching this video. I highly encourage you to come view this monument because it's perfect, and this place has always had a special power for EVE players. You come here, you'll understand. I mean, I'm here, I'm getting seriously emotional, and I can't help but think about the people I knew in the past that I can no longer share good times with, but I can remember them, and I can remember the good times we had. So thank you very much, guys, and please fly safe.